Ever wondered how you'd fare if lost in the wilderness? It's a daunting thought, but survival doesn't always rely on physical strength. It's about mental fortitude. When life throws you a curveball, an unexpected survival situation, your mind needs to be your first line of defense. Maintaining composure under distress is vital. Panic is your enemy, clouding your judgment, draining your energy, and posing a grave risk to your safety. But with a cool head, you can think clearly. Once you've tamed your fears, it's time for observation. Take in your surroundings. What meets your eyes? Tools does Mother Nature offer you? Is there anything in your vicinity that could pose an immediate threat? Thorough evaluation is crucial. You're searching for life-sustaining resources. Specifically, do you see any rivers, streams, or dense green patches indicating hidden moisture? Be alert for such signs. However, it's worth remembering not all water is fit for consumption. We'll delve into later. Your environment may also present potential dangers. Be wary unstable terrain, toxic plants, or curious wildlife. But don't let fear overpower you. Approach each situation with caution, yet confidence. After all, the first tool in your survival kit is not a sharp knife or a rope, it's a strong mind. Remember, a strong mind is the first tool in your survival kit. Once you've assessed your situation, your next priority is shelter. Shelter is your guard against formidable elements of nature. It's more than mere comfort, it's critical for survival. Necessity leads to innovation in the wild, and this is key when thinking about shelter construction. Let's delve into a few techniques. Are uncomplicated yet efficient. A sturdy branch and some foliage leaned against it is all you need. Debris huts offer great insulation. They require a steady framework and abundant leaves or grass for the roof. Natural caves can prove to be a useful haven, but be aware, they may already be inhabited. Exercise caution. The essential criteria for any shelter you construct are solidity, insulation, and ample space for to lie down. Never underestimate the power of a well-built shelter. It's a critical barrier that can protect you from nature's fury. Remember, a good shelter can mean the difference between life and death in the wild. Securing shelter is just the beginning. Next, we focus on obtaining water and food. The wilderness, though intimidating, is filled with resources. Your initial priority is to find water. Look for rivers or streams. They tend to offer clean water. In case you encounter stagnant water, it's crucial to purify it. The optimal method is boiling, but when not feasible, consider purification tablets. Moving on, let's address food. The wilderness teems with nourishment, however, knowing what's edible is critical. Foraging for plants can offer vital nutrients, but bear in mind, not all plants are safe to consume. It's a good practice to familiarize yourself with common edible plants beforehand. Hunting small creatures can also supply much-needed protein. Setting traps or snares can aid in securing a meal without the need for a tiring chase. Remember, in the wilderness, staying hydrated and nourished isn't a mere luxury. It's an absolute necessity. Fire, it warms, it cooks, it signals. Here's how to create one. Being able to kindle a fire is a vital skill in survival scenarios. The shine of a fire serves main needs. It dispenses warmth in frigid weather and is also a means to prepare meals. Additionally, it acts as a distress signal for rescuers. Now let's explore the various ways to kindle that critical flame. Old-school techniques like the friction-based hand drill or the flint and steel method are reliable, but they demand training and endurance. A contemporary method might be a magnifying glass, using the energy to ignite your fire. After achieving your flame, it's crucial to sustain it. Building a lasting fire needs the arrangement of tinder, kindling, and firewood. This approach will ensure your fire remains burning steadily and for an extended duration. The power to create and maintain fire can be your key to warmth, cooked food, and possibly rescue. Mastering fire could be your ticket to warmth, cooked food, and ultimately rescue. Now that you've met your basic needs, it's time to find your way home. Lost in the wilderness, every natural element can guide you out of your maze. Navigating is a skill that involves understanding your environment and using natural guides. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west, aiding daytime navigation. At noon, it's south in the northern hemisphere and north in the southern hemisphere. At night, Polaris or the Southern Cross constellation guides you, depending on your hemisphere. However, clouds or dense foliage can obstruct these celestial pointers. In such cases, Natural landmarks like rivers, mountains, and rock formations become your compass. Remembering these landmarks helps create mental maps for navigation. Signaling is your communication channel to the outside world. The SOS signal created in an open space and a whistle blast are universally recognized calls for help. Signal fires visible for miles are also useful. Your goal is to be as noticeable as possible using flashlight or brightly colored clothing. With these skills, you're not just surviving in the wilderness, you're thriving,